Señoras y señores, abróchense los cinturones. Estamos en estos momentos viajando hacia Londres. Vamos a intentar desentramar el secreto de la maldición de la serpiente. La maledicio, como decían aquí en el juego. ¿Qué tal? Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos a un nuevo directo de Broken Sword después de la acción desenfrenada de Far Cry New Dawn que estuvimos gozando ayer, ¿verdad? Gracias a Arturo por ese regalago. Pues hoy toca un poquillo más de relax. Voy a bajar un poquillo la luz así para que quede entre tinieblas. Y quedaros conmigo. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué suena tanto? ¿Esto satura un poco o qué? Yo creo que está saturando un poquillo incluso. Vamos a bajar esto una miaja más. Así. Vale. Yo creo que sí, ¿verdad? ¿Verdad? Hola, hola, hola. ¿Me oís mejor, verdad? Sí, yo creo que sí. Bueno, voy a darle a continuar sin más dilación. No sé... A ver... Bueno, es igual. Que salga el sol por donde quiera. Bueno, acabábamos de llegar a Londres. El domingo empezamos esta aventura en el que nos volvemos a poner en la piel de George Stobbart y de vez en cuando también en la de Nico Collard, que para todos los que sean fanáticos, por así decirlo, bueno, tampoco fanáticos, los que les encanten las aventuras gráficas, pues conocerán de sobra, pero de muy sobra. Espérate, a ver, ¿está esto así mejor? Pues esta saga que es Broken Sword. La espada rota. Como diría Mickey, que le gustan cosas como gatillo muerto en vez de trigger, ¿no? Pues esto es espada rota, que es Broken Sword. Bueno, antes de nada, ¿le he echado? Sí, le he echado. Le he echado edulcorante, digo, a ver si no le voy a echar de edulcorante. Yo es que a mí me gustan las cosas dulcismas. Hola, bicho, ¿qué tal? Oh, muy bien, muy bien. Bicho en su examen y se pasa al directo a saludar. Muy bien. Qué puto crack. Pues un saludo, que se dé bien el examen, bicho. Aunque no sé yo si estás en un stream y no sé yo si se te dará muy bien el examen. Qué grande. Bueno, vamos a ver. Empezamos con que había un... Vamos, el comienzo del todo del juego. Empezamos en España, a finales de la Guerra Civil, y como los fascistas robaban un cuadro de una familia catalana, mientras el hijo conseguía escapar y mataban al padre y a otro tío que había por ahí. El hijo y la madre escapan, roban un cuadro, el cuadro de la maledicio. Y aparecemos en la época actual con George Stobbart en una galería de arte en la que están exponiendo ese cuadro. Y ha aparecido después de muchísimo tiempo. Y resulta que van y lo roban. No solo roban el cuadro, sino que además matan al jefe de la galería de arte. Entonces nuestra misión empieza ahí, en descubrir qué leches está pasando, porque además nosotros trabajamos para la aseguradora de la galería de arte. Entonces... todo se mueve en el mismo batiburrillo. En fin, después de encontrar ciertas pistas, nos llevan a que quizá fue aquí en Londres donde reside el cabecilla de todo el pisco labis este. Ahora llevamos a Nico, de hecho.
No answer.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hello?
On your bike, darling. This is a private residence.
We're here to see Mr. Madovsky.
So?
Pero si es Vladimir Putin, no es Medusky este. Míralo, es Vladimir Putin. Total y absolutamente.
Do you work for Mr. Madovsky?
No, I'm standing here pruning his edges for a laugh. Course I blooming work for him. And who the hell might you be?
I'm Nico Collard, and this is my colleague, George Stobbart.
Well, isn't that cosy? Can you count, darling?
Yes, of course.
Well then, 1, I don't know you all laughing boy here from Adam. 2, you ain't got no business round here. And 3, I don't like French birds. Comprenez?
Hi, guess who?
Verás tú.
What do you want?
Showing him my press card would have blown my cover.
Ah, vale.
I don't suppose you know Mr. Medovsky's driver, do you?
Maybe you didn't hear me the first time. Get lost.
No vamos a conseguir nada con él. A ver qué tenemos por aquí. Nada. Y en el teléfono no tendremos... Hola, Boller, ¿qué tal?
Locked.
Pues quizás solo me queda la opción esa del... de preguntarle por él. Madowski este. A ver qué pasa. ¿Qué tal, Boller? Bólico. ¿Qué tal el día? ¿Ya hemos terminado o qué? Ahora relax. Hola, bólicas de Boller.
What do you
Bólico.
want?
We have important business with Mr. Medovsky.
Look, will you stop asking all these blooming questions? Can't you see I'm busy?
It was topiary in progress. The bush was perfectly shaped. It was a bush, but was it art?
Ya tenemos que hablar ahora del pájaro, ¿o qué?
Guess who?
Cenado y duchado. Bien, aquí relajado ya. También ha sido un día chungo, pero bueno, ya estamos...
Nice bush.
Ya estamos
Bush.
tranquilitos.
This is so much more than just a bush.
Ahora ya podemos disfrutar, ¿verdad?
I'm sorry.
It's art, love.
¿Tú qué tal?
To be
Por cierto, no me has dicho cómo
topiary.
vas de
And
las
as
agujetas.
everybody knows,
Topiary is a transition form.
that's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And
Ah, vale,
yet,
teníamos que hablar con...
It's not enough, is it?
not for the big questions.
Life, death.
Right and wrong.
Tell me about it.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever escape it?
It is possible through meditation, contemplation.
I see.
It is our only salvation.
Well, you give me food for thought, you have.
Anytime.
Much appreciated. At a difficult time.
Hostia, cómo mola
You
esto,
are
¿eh?
welcome, monsieur.
So, anyway, this is my latest piece. What do you think?
Ya estás pillando el... Ya estás pillando el tono, ¿eh, pájaro?
It's very nice. Eagle? A two-headed eagle.
Result. Get in there, my son. Yes, it's a Russian Imperial Eagle for the boss. You spotted it straight off. I owe you one, lady. You have got that rare quality. Real insight.
No, please. You have a rare talent.
No. Vale, y ahora
We
sí que
have
podemos
important
trabajar.
business with Mr. Medovsky.
I need a good reason to bother the boss with this. He's a busy man.
I understand, but I think he'll want to speak with us.
What makes what you have to say so important?
La Maledicción, a painting that belongs to him, has been stolen. If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then he'll want to speak with us. I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told him we came around, right?
Okay, okay. Hang on, I'll phone him now.
Quizá más los paquetes de tabaco, ¿o qué? Hostia, pues es importante calentar, tío.
Yeah, Mr.
Y a ver
Medovsky.
si me... ¿Sabes qué he pensado yo? En traerme la bicicleta estática que tenía en el otro local y jugar mientras hago bicicleta estática. Y así por lo menos, mira, voy quemando calorías porque estoy fanegoso total.
Right, I will do. You've piqued the boss's interest. That isn't always a good thing.
Mientras juegue con el mando, porque si necesito apuntar y cosas de esas, pues no puedo. Pero jugando con el mando... Creo que sería una forma más sana, ¿no? De disfrutar de los videojuegos. ¿Quién es este? Mira. Está con Saddam Hussein.
Well, we're in. Now what?
We'll make him think we're all set to pay out on the policy. See if we can get him to talk.
Mira, Vladimir Putin.
Welcome, welcome.
Good day, monsieur. My name is Nico Collard, and this is my assistant, George Stobbart.
You are here to discuss la maldición, yes?
Correct.
I am surprised to see you. My agreement with the gallery specified that my ownership should be kept in the strictest confidence. It would appear that agreement has been broken.
A man has been killed, monsieur.
An agreement is an agreement.
My apologies for disturbing you, monsieur, but I'm afraid we must ask you some questions.
So be it. The loss of a painting is nothing compared to the loss
¿Qué es eso
of
de,
a life.
¿qué es eso de
Ask
MMA?
away.
How did you come into possession of La Malédiction?
I purchased it at auction.
Did you know Henri, the gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer recommended his gallery to me.
Did you ever meet him personally?
No, only via email. I rarely fly. I'm carbon neutral, you know.
Very conscientious, monsieur.
Well, the planet won't save itself.
Your restorer, how does he fit into all this?
Hobbes. He did a little
artes marciales
work
mixtas.
on
Vale, vale.
maldición, that's all.
We have reason to believe that the theft was an inside job.
Oh, that is terrible. The staff at the gallery were so pleasant to deal with, but such is human nature. I trust this won't delay the insurance claim.
I'm sure matters will be sorted out soon. What connection do you have to Vera Security?
I've never heard of it.
Y es el jefe.
There is strong evidence that ties you to Vera Security.
Oh, you are beginning to sound like a policeman, madame.
We are merely doing our jobs, monsieur. We must leave no stone unturned.
I would leave this particular stone unturned if I were you.
I'd rattled him, but I didn't want to push too hard. Of course. We will check our information again.
I would do that.
Do you have receipts for the painting?
Ya verás.
Of course. I have already sent them to your office.
These things take time to process.
What is there to process? I own the painting, someone stole it, and your company provided me with insurance. I am the victim here.
A state you share with the deceased, monsieur.
I think that is enough for now. When do you expect the claim to be paid out?
It will not be long, monsieur.
When exactly? Surely you can give me a date.
Monsieur Medovsky, I'm sure you...
Please excuse the interruption, sir.
What is it, Shears?
Hobbes is here.
Oh, mira el
I'm
restaurador.
busy.
He mentioned the portfolio, sir.
For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple instructions? Please excuse me for a moment.
Por supuesto, y ahora tendremos que golismear.
The gardener's called Shears?
Yeah, probably not what his mother christened him.
Ah, que tiene un tatuaje también. Es el asesino.
What a creep.
Very clever creep at that. We got nothing on him, and he knows it.
He just brushed off the Vera connection. We need something else to get under his skin. I could use Marquez as leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
So what else can we do?
Let's take a look around. Maybe there's something here we can use against him.
Good idea, George. You search, I'll keep watch at the window.
Vale, a ver qué has dicho, Bosler, que estoy aquí. Pero lo de quemar bien los tips es bien. Pues si haces lo de las... ¿Lastres? L-carnitina. Lo de L-carnitina sí que lo había visto, que es una proteína, ¿no? Para hacer músculo, ¿es? ¿O qué? Sí, lo de la bici, ya, te he entendido. Sí, no, te he entendido. Pues lo estoy pensando para los juegos que sean así solo de mando, que son de tranquilidad, pero lo que pasa es que últimamente no juego casi a juegos de mando. Pero creo que estaría bien. O hacer algo, es que tengo que hacer algo de movimiento, porque si no... me voy a quedar fanegoso de For siempre. Aquí. Es un termogénico.
On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note. I picked up the business card. It read, Wilfred Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. I made a note of the address. Then I put the card back where I'd found it. No point arousing Medovsky's suspicions. The note read, L. Serp drawings for you to check. W.H.
Now we're cooking with gas.
I wondered if the painting could be in the portfolio that Medovsky had taken. It was a thank you note from a British politician. Huh. Medovsky certainly had some dubious friends. Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number. 1869.
1869, vale, muy bien.
I suspected the medals weren't from the Moscow Debating Society. See a penny, pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck. A Russian imperial egg. It looked rather plain.
Vale, pues no hay nada más, ¿no? Aquí dentro.
It seems our Medovsky has friends in low places.
It's like my boss said. The guy wants to be a player.
La termogénesis es bien. Pues no sabía que la L-carnitina era un termogénico. No, pero claro, que yo también soy más tonto que un cubo, o sea que...
Happy days. What kind of guy?
Gaddafi es. Digo, me suena de...
Gaddafi on the wall.
The kind who will commit murder in order to steal their own painting.
It was a Russian privatization voucher. I wondered why Medovsky displayed it so proudly.
Pues luego le echo un vistazo a ver si puedo... ¿Uy?
It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box. The catch had snapped. By extraordinary good fortune, the coin I'd picked up was the perfect shape to flip open the broken catch. Fancy
Tócate.
Keys are always useful. Romanovs. The same brand of cigarettes that were in the ashtray in Vera's security.
Ah, sí, mira, los que tenían el este dorado. Es verdad. Así que decía usted que no viajaba, ¿eh? Muy bien.
Can you hear what they're saying?
Pues fumar es muy mal.
You should not have turned up here, Mr. Hobbs. I made it clear I would deliver the package later today.
I wanted to make sure it got to me all right. I've got a lot of work to do on it.
This is most inconvenient.
Medovsky's arguing with his visitor, Hobbs, about the portfolio.
That portfolio is important, I'm sure of it. Russian novels. Marovsky was clearly a big Tolstoy fan.
Madre mía. Pues eso es una mierda, tío. Bosler, que tú eres un tío sano.
Keyboard was Cyrillic. ASD G or
ASDFG.
I couldn't remember. I figured that had to be the space bar.
Vale, y no tenemos que hacer nada aquí.
Nope, I needed to try something else. Leather-bound classics.
Vale, la llave esta que hemos utilizado, la necesito. Ah, espérate.
Marovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf in... A Russian... That was almost a great idea.
Almost.
Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number. 1869.
Claro, y esto no va a ser...
It was locked.
A ver, con la llave esta lo podemos abrir.
The study door's open now. Hear anything else interesting?
Hang on.
Listen, Hobbs, just take the portfolio and do your work. You are nervous, and I don't
Nah,
like
pues de hecho seguro que ahora en cuanto te pongas ahí a tope de power...
I do not like questions either. Hurry up.
I noticed a couple of people arriving. Who were they? They look like coppers.
They were from the insurance company.
Has the...
Hobbs is going to head off with the portfolio. Whatever's in there is important. We need to stay with it.
I got Hobbs' address from his card. When we're done here, we should check it out.
Okay, Josh, but hurry. Madovsky will be back soon.
Venga, a ver qué
I'm gonna
encontramos
check
aquí.
out the study.
Que seguro que cuando te pongas otra vez a tope de power con el ejercicio, empiezas a dejar un poquillo, poco a poco, los cigarrillos, que eso va a ser bien cuando ya verás. Vamos, ¿qué te voy a decir a ti? ¿Qué vas a ser de aquí a un licenciado en ingeniería química? Cojones. Mejor que tú no vas a saber...
The drawer was open. My heart skipped a beat. But inside, I saw only a candy bar wrapper. The painting reminded me of my Aunt Maud. These paintings... Marovsky certainly loved art, or pretended. Marovsky had a truly Marovsky had a truly...
Eso es lo mismo.
Marovsky had a
Venga, a ver qué tiene en el escritorio.
The desk was magnificent.
Vale, esto...
Those two little holes were just waiting for me to put my fingers in. I resisted the filthy habit.
Mira, filthy habit, ¿ves? Venga, va, mira, ¿ya has visto? Cuando tú pinchas aquí, mira lo que te dice.
Filthy habit.
¿Qué vicio más asqueroso? Dice. Vale, esto tiene que ver con algo... Con la máquina de escribir. RH Saboez. A ver si sabemos. Sí, mira, mira, estaba pensando justo eso.
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
Vale, 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 vale. 1000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. Este es el 0. Este es el 9. Sería esto. 980. ¿Y cuánto? No, 1800 algo era. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Vamos a hacerlo así pensándolo. Lo único que no está en cirílico de este libro es el 1869, ¿vale? Esa va a ser la clave. Esa va a ser la clave, ¿vale? Joder, no tengo ahora un papel así bien para escribir. La madre que me parió. Pues en una carta de Iberdrola, a tomar por culo. 1869. Es que si no, no me voy a acordar, aunque es fácil. Vale, gracias, Bosler, por anotarlo tú ahí en el chat. Ya lo tenemos aquí. Espera, espera, espera. Sí, sí, sí. Es la A esta rara. La A esa rara. 1800 es la H. La S extraña. Y el 0 partido. Vale. Guay, gracias, Bosler. Yo creo que con eso lo tenemos. A ver. Vamos a ver si es eso. ¿Qué digo yo? Que igual no tiene los símbolos. Mira, el 0 sí está. La H esa también. Vale, entonces hemos dicho que era la A raruna. La H. La S. ¡Toma! Muchas gracias, Poles. Mira, los dos junticos lo hemos acertado.
It certainly wasn't Medovsky's sock drawer. Hey, Nico! Come see this! I think we've struck gold.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Look, a letter from a guy called Gainan. His company, Wolfram, want to purchase La Malediction. They're offering way over the asking price.
Anything connecting Medovsky to Vera?
Well, let's see. Here we
Va a entrar.
go. A lease for Vera's security.
Aha! Then we have the proof we need.
Hang on, what's this? Expenses for a Mr. Shears. Waterloo Motors, one half.
Mira, te lo he dicho.
Madame La Trex. Hotel Britannique. Pizza.
A gun.
Nico. Pizza. I think your friend Shears might just be on.
¿Ves? Lo he dicho, digo, a que este va a ser el asesino.
Gosh, what have we got ourselves into? I just heard the front door close. Medovsky's coming. Put everything back in order, quick.
Right.
Nos va a pillar, nos va a pillar. I'm coming.
You'll never
Sí.
suspect we just ransacked his house for evidence.
George, the coin.
Damn, no time. Look cool, Nico. I'll handle this.
Qué bueno.
I apologize for the lengthy wait. As you can imagine, my time is at a premium.
Vale,
That's
Putin.
fine, Mr. Medovsky. I think we're almost finished anyway.
And payment?
Very soon, monsieur. Very soon.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
So, what brought you into the art business, Mr. Medovsky?
Qué bueno.
Oh, an eye for great artists, an
Qué prepotente el hijo de
appreciation
Putin.
of fine culture, and a love of what you Americans call the greenback.
You must be upset at the theft of La Maledizione.
Yes, I'm disappointed that someone would kill for such a minor piece.
So this Hobbs guy...
No, we simply haven't. We've
Vale.
been through
Is that a picture of you?
a deeply wonderful man. He was a great fan of the Impressionists.
Well, he certainly left quite an impression on Libya.
Now, please, if you're quite finished, I'm a busy man.
Thank you for your time, Monsieur Medovsky. We'll be in touch soon.
Perfecto, pues ya lo tenemos.
Well, no prizes for guessing where we go now.
Hobbs' place, right?
Got it in one. Medovsky's pretty shady, don't you think?
He bought our act, though. You make a pretty good insurance man, George.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
By
Creo
the
que porque es
time
un
he
trabajo ahora.
realizes we're not assessing his claim, we'll have cracked the case and be toasting our success.
Here's hoping. Looks like rain.
Come on, let's get that cab. Taxi?
Peligro, peligro. Peligro, peligro. Un corto viaje en taxi
I
más tarde.
think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
I guess this Hobbs character...
Hostia, qué
doesn't
bueno.
like
Mira el
music.
cerdo volando ahí, como la portada de Pink Floyd.
Not the kind of place you'd expect to find a restorer of old masters.
Unless you didn't want to attract attention.
He's attracted ours. Let's see what Mr. Hobbs knows about La Maledizione.
And let's try and get a look inside that portfolio.
Qué tensión con el Putin. Sí, sí. A ver, ¿qué lleva esto?
The door was locked. Looking through the window, I could see that there was nothing in the van. Hobbs must have taken the portfolio inside.
La cadena está rota.
I wouldn't have been able to break the chain. Or the padlock.
Ojo, ojo, que esto parece mi cuarto.
The large
Salvo por el
dumpster
tema de
was
los
full of
pales. Yo no
garbage.
tengo pales por aquí. Aún. Aún.
It was Hobbs's mailbox. There was a note hanging out. For a second, I debated the morality of mail snooping. It was a short debate, and I won.
A ver, espera. Bueno, es igual. Que termine. Tenías que ir más rápido, George Stobbart. No le han enseñado a correr a este hombre, ¿eh?
Slasha!
Vale, supongo que tendremos que darle... A ver.
I decided to leave the handbrake alone. I decided to open the letter.
¿No?
Dear Mr. Hobbs, due to previous incidents, we are writing to inform you that we will no longer be sending models to your address. It went on to discuss Hobbs's temper and other alleged infractions, some of which still carry the death sentence in certain less sophisticated cultures. Interesting. This could come in useful.
La carta de la agencia de modelos.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Vale. Podría pitar para que saliese. Alcohol en el carromato. Sí, este es el coche del este de arte. Yo creo que debería hablar Nico aquí con este. Si es un salidorro.
I don't think there's anyone home.
Vaya que si no... Ya verás, vamos a pitar. Ya verás cómo sale. Alcohol en la fragoneta. Es un nuevo episodio. Yo no la primo.
Not a sound.
Anda.
The horn wasn't working. The horn wasn't working. I decided to leave the handbrake alone. I only had a few matches. Using one now probably...
No hay nada más. Vale. ¿Tirar la botella de whisky a la ventana a lo mejor? ¿O qué?
That was never gonna work.
That was never bueno.
I wouldn't have been able to break the chain
Machirulo opresor.
or the padlock.
No, si lo digo porque es eso, porque si lo digo precisamente por lo contrario. Claro, ella es bonita.
What's up?
Y el otro es un salidor.
Nobody's answering.
Maybe they can't hear you knocking. We could try some other way of attracting their attention.
That wouldn't work.
Ah, vale, mira, le vamos a dar... Estarán haciendo sus cosas, hombre. Si le damos a esto...
I found this in Hobbs's mailbox.
Sounds like Hobbs has more than just wandering hands.
Vale, pues no. Mi plan no funciona.
I thought about putting it through the slot, but decided I might need it. I'd pounded that door until my hand hurt. We were going to have to find another way to attract Hobbs's attention.
Vale. Anda, mira, hay una paloma ahí arriba. Y un canalón. Vale.
Climbing drain pipes was something I preferred to avoid, unless I had a great reason to do so. There was definitely someone home.
A ver.
That would be pointless.
Que no me das muchas pistas, ¿eh?
The drain pipe was more rust than iron.
A ver esto que había aquí. Claro, no
The
sé.
chain was wrapped around the gate and secured with a tough-looking padlock.
Pero hay una... Bueno, en el coche no deja quitar tampoco.
Piles of junk, mostly boxes of old paints and scraps of picture frames. Mixed in were wires, cardboard, and some dubious-looking old clothes.
Nada que nos interese. Anda. Ah, bueno.
George Stobbart.
Ah, Monsieur Stobbart. I trust you have obeyed my instructions.
Sí. Hola, One Laser Bunny. ¿Qué tal? No llegas tarde. Llevo... Nada, 40 minutos como mucho.
Now, I require your presence tomorrow at the murder scene for a reconstruction.
I see.
12 o'clock sharp, monsieur. Or, as you would say, high noon.
It's high noon.
Any failure to comply and I shall have you extraordinarily rendered. Have a nice day now.
And you. That was Nave. We're required back at the gallery tomorrow for a crime scene reconstruction.
Let me guess. Non-attendance is a criminal offense?
You got it.
You got it. Una One Laser Bunny nunca llega tarde, ni pronto, llega justo cuando se lo propone. Vale, no he hecho nada de todas formas, nada más que colarme en la casa de un ruso. Vale, vamos a ver, porque tenemos... No. Claro, teníamos la dirección, pero no teníamos el este, vale.
Nico had suggested that we needed to attract Hobbs' attention somehow.
Claro, de alguna forma habría que soltarle un toste al canalón para que caiga encima de la furgoneta y pita entonces, ¿o qué? De un pez gordo.
I wouldn't have been able to break. The chain was wrapped around the gate and secured with a tough-looking padlock.
No hay nada así... Ah, bueno, un clip a lo mejor.
I thought about trying to pick the lock with a paperclip, but that really only works in the movies.
Solo funcionaba en las películas. Y claro, pues no estamos nosotros para estas cosas. Tiene que haber algo que se me olvida, que se me está pasando por alto. Algo de lo que no me doy cuenta. Espérate, en el contenedor creo que no habíamos mirado. ¿O sí?
The large dumpster was full of garbage.
Basura, basura. Aquí tenemos el canalón, que yo creo que deberíamos estirarle, ¿no? Se caería y rompería
Finding
el
drain
coche.
pipes was something I preferred to avoid.
O a ver si ahora que hemos visto que no nos cogen el teléfono, sí que... O sea, el que no nos cogen el teléfono, los cojones, que no nos abren la puerta, igual sí que podemos quitar el freno de mano del coche.
I decided to leave the handbrake alone.
No, no quiere el
The
gilipollas.
handbrake looked ineffective, like all the other safety features. The horn wasn't working.
Ah,
I
mira.
popped open the van's hood.
Mira, eso no lo había visto. ¿Veis? Eso se me había escapado. Hay que estar atento a los detalles y repasar todas las escenas. Si no...
The engine was held together by rust and dirt. Everything was covered in a sticky film of dirty black oil. Half the wiring wasn't connected to anything. It was clear why the horn hadn't made a noise. Neither hornpipe was connected to either the battery or the cab. A bundle of wires came into the engine bay from the dashboard. Many of the wires seemed to lead nowhere. It was one of 2 horns in the van. It didn't seem to be connected to anything else under the hood. 2 wires hung loose from it. It was the van's engine. I didn't really have any reason to sabotage it. It was the van battery. I needed to hook this up to the...
Vale, ¿y cómo lo conectamos?
That was almost a great idea.
Almost.
Nope, I needed to try something else.
¿Ves si es que no tengo ya cables? Los dejamos antes en Vera Security.
It was the van's engine. A loose wire hung from the horn. If I had some spare cable, I could connect it to the other horn. A loose wire hung from the left-hand horn. If I had some spare cable, I could connect it to the wires from the cab. That would be pointless.
Vale, pues necesitamos cable.
A bundle of short, severed wires was connected to the battery. None of the wires were connected to anything.
Porque no me deja coger estos cables tampoco.
A bundle of short, severed... It was the van's engine. It was one of 2 horns in the van. It didn't seem to be connected to anything else under the hood. 2 wires hung loose from it.
Es que no me deja coger ningún otro cable. ¿Verdad? Mira, basura. Me deja coger basura. Ahora.
I had found just what I needed.
Cables, necesitamos cables. Vale, ya está, perfecto. Vamos a hacer aquí la obra maestra de la vida. Bueno, ¿qué tal, One Laser Bunny? Por allí es todavía tempranito, ¿no? Aún que estás recién comida o qué. Casco mío. Ay, casco mío.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
Y el otro. Ya está. A ver si pita esto.
The horn wasn't working. I decided to leave the...
Vale, el pito no funciona todavía. O sea, hemos conectado el pito que no era. No me toques el pito que me irrito. Ya está de multi. ¿Quién está por ahí tirando? Que lo recomiende por ahí.
I used the wire to join the battery.
Claro, me falta un cable más. Me falta un cable más. Claro, por eso no iba el pito.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
Claro, falta ese de aquí a aquí para que hagamos el circuito. Pizza con papas fritas, madre mía. Ahora te ha dado hambre. Bueno, pues comer siempre es bien. ¿De dónde eras? ¿Eras de Argentina? ¿Puede ser? ¿One Laser? ¿Me suena?
I wouldn't have been able to break. Nico had suggested that we needed to...
La basura. Basura. Me falta un cable.
Climbing drain
Buenos Aires.
pipes was something I preferred to avoid.
Yo si viviese en Argentina probablemente me alimentaría de asados argentinos y mujeres. Simplemente. Sin pretensión de sonar misógeno o machirulo. Simplemente es lo que dicen que es lo mejor de Argentina, ¿no?
That wouldn't make any sense.
Claro, es que si lo pongo aquí...
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Hostia.
I used the wire to join the battery to the horn.
Claro, me falta...
It was the van battery.
Espera, a ver.
I needed a better idea. That wouldn't work. It was the van's engine.
Me falta un cable. Y si ponemos esto aquí, en lugar de en el otro, y probamos, a ver.
I used the wire to join the battery to the horn. It was the van's engine.
Sí, tiene que ser bueno. ¿Eres anti-argentina? ¿Vegana? Madre mía, no puede ser, no puede ser. ¿Cómo puedes vivir sin comer carne?
The horn wasn't working.
Eso es imposible. No, la verdad es que a mí me parece súper... ¿cómo decirlo? Súper admirable la gente que se vuelve vegana. Sobre todo por el tal de no comer animales que hayan sufrido para... O sea, muerto, ser sacrificados para que tú comas. Creo que está... Que no comes ni asado ni dulce de leche. Pues nada, nosotros te respetamos muchísimo, One Laser Bunny. Nosotros te respetamos. Ah, mira. Joder. Que necesito otro puto cable.
There was nothing else of interest in the junk. A pile of paint, wire, and other junk.
Vamos a ver qué...
The van's window looked like it hadn't been washed for years.
Tiene que haber otro sitio de donde saquemos el último cable que nos falta, porque nos falta un cable, no me jodas. O espera. No.
I needed a better idea. That was almost a great idea.
Joder, no entiendo. Yo la verdad es que no conozco a ninguna, pero... seguro. A ver...
That was never gonna happen.
No, a ver, que se me pinza la flapa. Que yo creo que eso. Uno de los baterías de mi grupo, que pasaron por la batería del grupo, era vegetariano y no compartía su forma, su filosofía de ver las cosas y demás. Y es realmente sacrificado dejar de comer algo que te gusta. En tu caso no sé si te gustará la carne o no, pero dejar de comer algo que te gusta precisamente por solidaridad con los animales, tío, es la polla. Lo que pasa es que yo, por ejemplo, pues yo creo que no podría ser nunca vegetariano o vegano. Vegano menos, o sea, vegetariano a lo mejor, pero vegano ni de coña. O sea, eso de no comer, no beber leche de vaca, por ejemplo, que he probado leche de almendras, he probado leche de soja, y es que no puedo. La leche de soja me da asco, en serio. Luisana Lopiato, ni idea. No sé quién es esa. No las conozco.
It was the van's engine. A bundle of wires came into the engine bay from the dashboard.
El cable es este, el que hemos puesto. O sea, necesitamos hacer el circuito entero. De aquí a aquí, de aquí a aquí, de aquí a aquí. No hay otra.
I used the wire to join.
Es que no hay otra, es que no hay, esto no hay otra forma. Ahora nos faltaría un cable de aquí a aquí. Como no puedo hacerlo porque me dejé el cable en ese sitio, en Vera Security.
The large dumpster was full of garbage.
A ver si vemos algo que se me ha escapado. ¿Veis algo vosotros que se me haya escapado? ¿A mí? ¿Alguna idea?
The van's hood was already open. I decided to leave the handbrake. The horn wasn't working.
Pero nos falta un cable para hacer el circuito cerrado. Pues mira, eso te honra, One Laser Bunny. Exacto, lo de la gente extremista que tilda a los que comen carne como a los veganos, estos extremistas que es en plan de o piensas como yo o muere, o eres un asesino criminal, es... Por ejemplo, el batería este del que os hablaba, que tenía, que estuvo con el que compartí en el grupo, igual era una persona súper respetuosa y no En la vida era de estos que hay gente de esta súper intensa que te está todo el rato, no, pues es que tienes que ser vegetariano porque todo lo que estás haciendo es mal y haces mal a la naturaleza y eres un asesino y muerte y dolor y sangran. Yo me acuerdo una conversación que tuvimos referente a un cuadro, creo que era, o algo así, en el que ponía, pues eso, como por ejemplo el ser humano tenía a perros y gatos de mascota, mientras se comía a los cerdos y gallinas, por ejemplo. Y yo le dije, a mí no me importaría comerme un perro o un gato y tener de mascota una gallina o un cerdo. De hecho, yo tuve de mascota una gallina. Y a ver cómo podría... Esto es que tiene que ser... Tiene que importar de algo. Pues el caso es que también decíamos lo de, pues, las plantas al fin y al cabo también son seres vivos, ¿no? Son seres vivos que crecen, que tal, no sabemos si tienen sentimientos o no, igual que los animales normales, ¿no? Un animal como una vaca o un toro, o sea, una vaca, un cordero, tal, por lo menos tienes ojos para mirarlos, pero las plantas no sabes si realmente están sintiendo o no. Y me dijo, ya hombre, pero en algún punto tenemos que poner el límite, ¿no? Tenemos que alimentarnos de alguna forma, ¿no? Y es a lo que vamos, que yo, por ejemplo, soy igual que él, yo respeto a los animales y tal, lo único que sí que me alimento de ellos, he puesto el listón un poquillo más arriba, ¿no? Y aún así es cuestión de empatía más que de otra cosa, ¿no? Lo de poder comerte animales o no. O no. Que conoces muy bien a los italianos, ¿eh? ¡Pájaro! ¡Ay, pájaro, Bowler!
Nico seemed unfazed by the junk and grime. And wow, she was looking great. Nico had suggested that we needed to attract Hobbs. Nico seemed unfazed by the junk and grime.
Joder, pues no sé, estoy aquí atascado. Voy a tener que mirar la pista, ¿eh? Vamos a guardarlo primero. Y vamos a mirar la pista, a ver. Espérate. Voy a pensar de otra forma. Antes de darle a la siguiente pista. Creo que sé lo que tenemos que hacer. Mira. Si tenemos un cable largo y tenemos un corta uñas, vamos a cortar. ¡Ole! Este es. Esta es la clave. El tonto ha dado con la clave. Perfecto, mira, lo he encontrado. Ole, lo he encontrado al final. Joder, macho, si es que estoy... tengo la cabeza ahí...
I figured that should get Hobbs' attention.
All right, hold your blooming horses. What are you up to with my van?
Hello there. We fixed your horn.
So I hear. Now what are you doing in my yard?
Afternoon, Mr. Hobbs. We're from the model agency.
About blooming time. I'm on a deadline. You better come up.
¡Hala! ¡Hala! Ya nos ha abierto. ¿Has visto qué fácil?
About time you two showed up.
Hello, Mr. Hobbs. I was just wondering if...
Can it, Goldilocks? I don't have time for chit-chat. Just get undressed behind that screen.
Undressed?
That was the deal. An extra 20 quid because I need you with your kit off.
The studio was freezing.
And as for you, darling, no need to get undressed. I've got a vivid imagination, so I'll just use that. Either way, Just go sit over there on that rug and give me your best bellypock floozy.
Vaya con el pintor. Vaya.
That's perfect. Just hold it there.
Nico made for a good distraction. I just needed to figure out how to get a look inside that portfolio. It didn't seem quite right.
Hey, I'm still drinking that.
Ah, muy bien.
How about a tapa, Mr. Hobbs? Thanks, but I've already got a glassful.
Vale.
Hi, what do you think?
Oh, sorry.
I know. I'm not paying you to gawp around my studio.
Sorry.
¡Mira la bata de Lockhart! La bata de Lockhart.
Wow, an old Bofson Wang stereo. I hadn't seen one of those for years. Hobbs seemed to have a thing for 70s psychedelic jams. Hobbs seemed to have a thing for 70s... I didn't want to play around with the nigga. Those days are long gone. But I wondered who it did belong to.
A Lockhart. A Lockhart le pertenece la bata. Vamos a ver.
My, if it isn't George Stobbart.
Tócate.
Lady Piermont.
No me jodas.
Oh my. You're...
Naked? Of course. As an artist's muse, one
Qué
often
buena.
finds oneself en pelotas.
Esa es de una de las ediciones anteriores también del Broken Sword. Qué bueno.
Give me a big hug.
That day was the day the nightmares had begun. Smothered. Choking my mind.
Hostia, qué bueno.
George, darling, pass me my robe. It's terribly cold in here.
Hostia, qué bueno. Mírala.
Oi, what are you doing with a blooming robe on? God help me, but you're supposed to be naked. I've got a deadline to meet.
Well, you won't be meeting any deadlines with manners like that. And besides, it's freezing in here.
Lady Piermont and I had met before. She was larger than life. In every way.
Larger than light. Creo que era... O sea, la encontramos en una de las casas... Es que no me acuerdo ahora bien. Pero del primer Broken Sword, creo recordar.
I didn't need to sit. It was time for action.
Hey! Leave that dial alone. The heating gobbles up all the power and the circuits can't take it.
Sorry. I turned the thermostat down again.
Oh, you! Get down from...
Oh, sorry.
Ah, vale, pues lo vamos a emborrachar, supongo, ¿no?
How about another whiskey?
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Ya verás, vamos a sacar la cucaracha.
Excuse me, Mr. Hobbs. Mr. Hobbs, meet Trevor.
Mira, Trevor.
Who's Trevor? My cockroach. Take a look.
Difficult childhood, eh? Well, don't take it out on me.
Hostia, qué bueno. Estos diálogos son priceless.
Putting anything other than good whiskey in a man's glass would be a pretty low thing to do. Would you like a sniff of that?
I'd rather not.
Lady Piermont.
Oh, George, be a duck.
I'll see what I can... I wasn't going to mess around with that wiring. I didn't need to sit. It was time for action.
Vale, pero lo que quiero es...
I wasn't going to mess around with that wiring. The fuse box was emitting a sinister buzzing sound. It should have been condemned years ago. A well-worn stool sat in the corner. I had no need to walk out onto the back.
Claro, si apagamos la música...
I needed a better idea. That would be point. That was never going to happen.
Ni idea, tío. DJ Joserra. DJ Matu.
The record had stopped. It was Jasmine Breeze by the Hairy Lobsters.
Anda, la música que le molaba a Henry. Eran los cabezas de cartel del festival ese que tenía el cartel en su oficina, Henry. Ya, qué bueno.
Hobbs seemed to have a thing for 70. Burroughs, Dick. The stereo was switched off, adjusting the volume. I turned the volume up a few notches. I turned the volume down again. I turned the volume up a few notches.
Vale, así le damos potencia. Y si le doy a la calefacción, igual peta todo, ¿o qué?
Hey! I've told you, Doc.
Sorry, but Lady Piermont...
Look, pal, I know it's brass monkeys in here, but the wiring in this building is ancient, and the fuse box won't take it. Her Majesty will just have to get used to chapel hat.
Lady Piermont, Mr. Hobbs won't let me...
Well, we'll soon...
Oh, crumbs.
If you do not adjust the heating, I shall refuse to cooperate.
Lady
Mira.
Piermont, it's the circuits. They won't take the strain. You know what old buildings are like.
In which case, I see no reason for this session to continue.
Whoa, Lady Piermont, let's not be too hasty. I'm sure I can accommodate your needs.
Good. Perhaps you can start by letting George here turn up the heating.
Oh, go ahead then.
I turned the thermostat up as far as it would go.
Y petó.
I wondered if the suspicious wiring could be used to my advantage.
Vale, le queda una.
How about another whiskey? That's smashing.
Vale, se va a coger una cogorza cicatera. Mira, ni se entera ya el tío.
Oh, you! Get down from there. You'll trip the power in the whole building if you're not careful.
Hostia, qué bueno.
Blowing the power would certainly have distracted Hobbs, but the elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system.
Vale, hay que encender más cosas. Hay que encender algo más.
Wary of any more life-changing surprises, I decided against exploring behind the screen.
A ver. La Nico sigue haciendo sus poses sexy, sí. Mírala.
A word if I may, Lady Pure.
For you, George.
Can you keep a secret, lady?
I am...
You see that portfolio? We need to take it.
Be still, my beating heart.
So what have you been up?
Charity work.
Oh,
Young men, George. So many have lost their way.
Lady Piermont, we...
How thrilling! What?
Actually, I just need you...
Oh, but... Is this good, George, darling?
Perfect.
Verás tú. Ahora le hacemos que se suba. Como es, se supone que es una fanegosa también. En cuanto le demos, va a petar la electricidad, ya verás. Vamos, George. Ha petado. Corre, 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 corre.
Now was my chance. It was one of Hobbs' sketches.
Ah, pues pinta. ¡Hostia! Mira la marca esta. Es la mujer de Henry. Es la mujer de Henry, tío.
It was one of Hobbs' sketches.
Es la mujer de Henry, por la marca esta.
More of Hobbs' sketches. The model looked familiar. Impressionist sketches. Well, it wasn't la maldición, but it did appear to be a study for an element of the painting. The Ouroboros.
La culomarca.
Something different about the image in the center.
La culomarca del Hobbit.
I figured the sketch might come in handy, so I took it.
What the heck are you doing with those? They're private papers. Huh?
Well, that was fun. Just like when you were a private dick, George.
So, you're not models?
No, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough. What the blazes are you doing in my studio?
We're investigating the theft of a painting, La Maldición, by the Spanish artist El Serp. One of these sketches is a study of that painting.
Well, sure. Well, what's that got to do with that? I'm a restorer, and I restored it. I've got naught to do with what happened after that painting left this studio. How was I to know it was going to get Henri killed?
¿Conocías a Henry? Claro.
Hang on a second.
Los culos son bien.
Henri's dead.
One Laser Bunny.
He and I went back a long way. Le Lézard Bleu was on the ropes, so I got the painting into his exhibition. Nothing like this was supposed to happen.
We're not accusing you of anything, Mr. Hobbs. We just want to get to the bottom of this.
I get that, and I'll help you however I can, but this mess is way above my pay grade.
La modelo es la mujer de
How
Henry.
come you needed to make so many sketches of the painting to restore it?
Restoration's not about throwing a load of paint around. It takes research. The Serp is a complicated painting. A lot of subtext, a lot of symbols.
Why would anyone want to steal La Maldición? It's not exactly a famous painting.
True, but there is something special about it that's hard to describe. There's conviction in every brushstroke. Whoever El Serp was, he had a tale to tell. The symbolism is deeply religious.
Qué bueno, es manzanilla con menta, me encanta.
Tell me about the symbols in La Maldición.
Very Christian, deeply religious, but not exactly orthodox.
The sort of thing that would upset a priest? There was one at the gallery telling everyone how evil it was.
As I said, it's not exactly orthodox, and the church can be very touchy about orthodoxy. Especially now they can't just burn
Sí,
anyone
manzanilla
they
con
disagree
menta.
with.
Como todavía estoy un poco convaleciente con lo del estómago, sigo tomando infusiones de manzanilla que me sientan de perlas. Y estas, ayer cuando fui a comprar al Mercadona me encontré una, entre las infusiones, una que es jugo de vaca, o sea, leche. Sí, antes de acostar, un vaso de leche y galletas.
Eh? What would he gain from stealing his own painting?
We have strong evidence that Medovsky is not the real owner.
You'll have a hard time proving that. Medovsky has a full set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
Why didn't Medovsky mention him?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them, or had them.
And Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
Lane?
Lane, yeah, Lane. Look, pal, you're wasting your time looking for conspiracies here. And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
But it also puts Marquez's story into question.
Not my problem, darling.
Qué
Now,
bueno.
both of you, get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
No, infusión de menta no, infusión de manzanilla con menta. Y sí, a mí me gusta.
But who?
Is it the gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or the art critic?
I need to head back for Nave's reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And I can put the squeeze on Lane. Ask him about the provenance.
Good. I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story is hotting up, and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
Taxi?
Taxi, vamos. Duerme bien. Yo tomaba unas infusiones que eran de relax. Bijou, esta es la modelo de la esta en las nalgas. La Bijou esta.
The door.
La de la marca. ¿Cómo habéis dicho? ¿Culomarca?
Bijou? This is George Stobbart from the insurance company.
Oye, Biu, que ha dicho mi madre que me des el plato. ¿Qué plato? El que te dejó. Pero si tu madre no me dejó ningún... Joder, aún está aquí el almendro.
I wondered if Bijou could tell me anything new.
¿Ves? Mira, mira,
George,
la marca.
good to see you.
Hostia, va más pedo que Alfredo.
Hello again, George.
I was in...
Oh, how exciting.
Maybe another time. Is that a painting of...
Yes, darling. Though obviously he got my hips completely wrong.
Who painted it?
Hobbs.
Oh, some acquaintance of ours. I don't recall his name.
I'm guessing you've had a few drinks since...
Oh, just a little dry ship to make the nightmare go.
Quite unusual these days to bring the coffin home.
Henri loved a good wake. Said,
Huh. What's the song?
Jasmine, by the
Mira, es la misma canción que estaba
Before
escuchando la
your
otra.
time, I'm sure. It's a band that Henri fronted in the 70s. They got an...
Big time, huh? What's the story behind...
Oh, Fifi. I was heartbroken when she went.
That's very...
Isn't...
You said you didn't recall who painted...
You know how it is.
Wasn't it Wilfred Hobbs who painted...
Sí, 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 ese, ese.
Might have been. Do you mind if we talk about something else?
Is there anything else you can tell?
Not really?
Do you know the owner of La Malediction?
I had nothing to do with all that, I told you.
She wouldn't want to see it. I figured Bijou had had enough to drink.
A ver si la emborrachamos también.
Very peaceful.
Doesn't he?
Like... Well, not quite like Fifi, obviously. He was taken before...
He had so much...
Did you say you had nothing to do with the guy?
I did, darling. I don't do paperwork. I model for the art.
She probably wouldn't... So, the painting.
I'd rather not talk.
Vale, pues ya está. Ya hemos...
Does this smell...
It's heaven.
Bijou wouldn't want... Rich tea?
Why is it broken?
I was feeding it to a cockroach.
I think perhaps I'll pass.
Hey, this might cheer you up. Say hello to Trevor.
Vamos a enseñarle la cucaracha.
A cockroach?
I prefer the word pal.
And I prefer the... Please never show...
Vale.
Bye then.
Au revoir, George.
La cucaracha es buenísima. Trevor.
Views like that one come at a price.
Please don't touch... Please don't touch my music box.
No me deja... Aunque sale la flecha, mira, no me deja... Cuando le doy no me deja ir para allá. Esto es que hay una habitación secreta aquí detrás. O algo, ¿eh? Yo creo que hay una habitación secreta por ahí que tenemos que desbloquear de algún formo. De algún formo. Yo también. La cucaracha.
I suddenly realized that all the nudes were Bijou, but painted by several different artists. Little Fifi stood guard over Henri. Henri looked very much.
Hala, pues nos piramos otra vez. No me ha servido de mucha ayuda.
The Bois de Boulogne.
Podríamos ir al apartamento de Nico. No, vamos a la galería, que de hecho nos están esperando para lo de la reconstrucción.
Inside the gallery, I could see lots of Navet preparing for the Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Navet.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
But investigators never fail to start up, sir.
Your pessimism is duly noted, Moo. But have faith. This machine will analyze the scene, compute the data, and deduce everything for us. The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more.
Del segundo
One
disparador.
moment.
A marvel indeed, sir, though at the moment it is kaput.
Your pessimism has obviously infected the circuitry, Moo. Let me think for a moment.
If I could just...
Shh. Eh bien, Moo, now...
Que no está enchufada, ya
I'm
verás.
realigning the laser matrix.
Sir, I have no idea what that is.
Move over, Moo. Now, let me see. Oscillating reverberator? Check. Refraction spectrometer? Check. Now, what can I do?
¿Enchufarla?
Ah, Monsieur Stobbart, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
Inspector, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, yes?
Ya verás, a
I
ver.
should be the judge of that.
I think I know who the killer is.
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobbart.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster.
It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are a fantasist, monsieur. And I have no time for fantasy. Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say. Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle Collard and Father Simeon, please. I am very busy. Ah, Moo, a clever choice. But no cigar for you. Try the red.
Mon Dieu!
Monsieur Stobbart, please remain with...
Vale. Pues vamos a extorsionar al Fanegas.
Lane.
Stobbart.
I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For la malediction? Well, you have been busy, haven't you, Stobbart?
I'd like to see it.
So speak to Bijou. She took care of
Hostia.
the business side of the gallery. The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Lane was a pushover when you had him cornered. Though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all.
Nos ha mentido la de la marca en el
Pay her
culo.
another visit.
Pues si acabo de ir de allí.
What do you think of Moo? Who? The police.
I assume he's another idiot.
Why's that?
I believe one can tell a man by the company he keeps.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Lane. What's the deal with that device over there?
It's a farce. They've been trying to get it working for hours.
That's something out of a 50s sci-fi movie.
It probably is.
What do you think of now?
The man...
Qué
I
bueno.
have better things to do than wait for the only silver
Exacto,
lining.
exacto.
Okay,
Hay
thanks.
gente que huele a pedo y luego los pedos que huelen del culo,
Yes, yes.
pues entonces si has enseñado el culo, eres mala también.
Yes, Moo, I was. Do it. Moo, what have you done? Pardon me, sir, but I believe it was you who said,
This is no time for blame. You have broken the machine.
Mon Dieu.
Me voy a ver a Billu.
Stobbart. Monsieur Stobbart, you will not leave until this...
But I...
This is a reconstruction.
Okay, okay. I considered making a run for it, but forcing Moo to chase... And it would have been silly to risk my bet. Better to play along with Nave and get the reconstruction over as quickly.
Venga, a ver, ¿qué podemos hacer con la máquina?
Inspector Nave. What seems to be the problem?
Monsieur Stobbart, if Paris' finest cannot get this very expensive and very complex machine to work, then
Ni.
I doubt if an
Ok, hasta ahora.
insurance sales
Voy a seguir a ver si
can-
sacamos esto adelante.
I'm an insurance assessor, actually.
Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da to you, monsieur.
Oh, yeah? Well, la-di-da to you back.
Whatever. You are neither qualified nor clever enough to operate such an instrument.
like us.
What was that, Moo?
I said, unlike us, sir.
Have you been a detective?
Long enough?
You've solved a lot of crimes.
More than you have had hot dinners?
Well, I've had a lot of hot dinners, Inspector.
Oh, yes? How many?
What?
Precisely how many hot dinners have you had, monsieur?
I don't know. Thousands?
You prove my point for me, monsieur. Precision and accuracy are everything.
You truly are a unique and amazing man, Inspector Nave.
Well, I'm glad you are impressed.
Todos los policías que salen en la saga Broken Sword son un putazo.
I was sure I could get the machine to... if I could just get Nave out of the way. That was where La Malédiction... 60. Challenging and...
A ver si dice algo el Mou.
Excuse me.
Please, monsieur.
It was pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Nave and Moo were tinkering with it.
A ver. Vamos a dejar que Trevor haga su magia.
Nope, I needed to try.
No. A ver si me deja llamar a Nico. No, tampoco.
Can I ask you something?
If you...
Okay, thanks. The poster looked old. I didn't need to touch it. The poster looked old. That was where Lama...
No me deja ponerle nada más tampoco. Ah, mira. Ahora le decimos que la enchufe.
Inspector Nave. I know this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's plugged in?
Monsieur Stobbart, do you really think I would be so stupid as to not check the fundamentals?
We all make mistakes.
What a ridiculous generalization, monsieur. Look, I can see from here it's... Ah.
Do you need assistance, sir? Very funny, Mo.
One moment.
That got rid of him. Now is my chance. I was going to have to figure that out quickly. Time to get the show on the road.
¡Hala! Ya lo tenemos.
See, Moo? I knew I would get it working.
I'm not sure that you...
Precisely. You knew my superior intellect would win through in the end.
Yes, sir. Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think there is a teeny snack.
Verás.
Go on.
We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this reenactment?
No, sir. Just saying we need a body, sir.
Ah, yes. I see. You'll make a detective yet, Moo. I, of course, foresaw this, and I nominate... You.
Me? Well, I'm not dead.
Have you ever acted, Monsieur Stobbart?
Ni.
Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I went down a storm playing the lead in Cat on a Felt-Tip Roof last summer.
You played the cat?
No.
I played the roof.
So, not the lead. Half-truths again, monsieur. Nevertheless, here is your chance to play a real lead role.
But he looks nothing like the victim, sir.
Oh, damn it, Moo. Must you find problems all the time? Let me think of a way to make this work.
Relying on Nave's problem-solving skills could mean a long, long wait. I had to find something to make me more like Henri. I'll have a look around. Maybe I'll find something.
Yes, you do that. Verisimilitude is the key, Stobbart.
Mira, Nico. Oh yeah, Nico.
Ah,
Ay, el
you
padre
have
también.
arrived at last. Please, make yourselves comfortable. We are just making some last-minute adjustments.
Father Simeon, Nico.
Hi, George.
Welcome to the asylum.
Let me guess. Nave is overjoyed we've solved the case and he's putting us up for an award.
Not quite. I told him about Shears and Medovsky. He says it's fantasy.
But that's crazy.
Tell me about it.
¿Qué me vas a
So
contar?
what do we do now?
Pues nada.
Carry on anyway. And nail Medovsky.
What about Nave?
Ignore him.
And this charade?
The reconstruction? Well, sooner it starts, sooner it's over.
George, what on earth is that machine?
It's Nave's baby. Supposedly, it's going to analyze the crime scene and tell us what happened.
But we already know what happened.
Sure we do. But Nave doesn't.
Quiet, please! How can I concentrate with all this racket going on?
Lane was right. Nave was an idiot.
Pero mucho, ¿eh? Vaya tío tonto. Nos ha tocado el detective tonto.
Hello, Fop.
Mr. Stobbart.
I'm not if you think
A ver si nos deja las gafas.
The Lord is all.
No.
Hey, Nico.
Not.
The best place to find Henri's things. The desk was covered with Henri's and none of it was. Some of the stuff must have been collecting. Yeah. The poster was for the 1975 Stockholm. Henri's notice.
Joder, no tiene...
The desk was covered with Henri's junk, and none of it was.
Ah, vale, mira, sí, con las gafas.
On the head of the statue was a pair of Henri's glasses. Maybe, just maybe. It was a statue of. It was a statue. A strategic.
Como la caja fuerte no la podemos abrir todavía, me irá a sobar,
I had to hurry up and get out of there, not waste time discussing everything.
No, espera. El botón derecho.
It was the pair of glass.
No me deja ponérmelas. A ver, así. Ok, Bowser, yo me voy a ir a acostar enseguida. Pues estoy cansado yo también, así que no creo que...
Stole or found? Never mind. That might just do it. Come on, everyone, into position. I want everyone to stand precisely where they were when the victim died.
This process is ridiculous.
God moves in mysterious ways, Father.
Indeed. And the devil makes work for idle hands, Mr. Stobbart.
Shh! Stobbart, you are supposed to be dead. Please be dead more quietly.
I tried to tell Nave the truth about his bloodstain.
Didn't he believe you? You're a man of God.
His faith is in science, Mr. Stobbart, not God.
A ver. Igual hay algo por ahí que no hayamos visto.
Monsieur Stobbart,
Yes, Inspector?
you are fiddling.
I...
Well, don't. The dead, they do not talk, and they certainly do not... So, please.
Nave wasn't going to let me show, but that wouldn't stop me talking to him. Father?
I have seen.
Yes, my son.
You keep talking about the Gnostic.
They are a cult. A warped branch of Christianity that reveres Lucifer as equal to, or perhaps greater than, God.
I can see how that might trouble the Vatican.
The Vatican is the least of your worries. Please be quiet!
Last time we met, you said this...
Let me explain. I'm a Dominican, Mr. Stobbart. The Dominican order was founded to seek out and destroy heresy.
Eso es verdad también. Mira, eso mola.
Because heresy is evil.
Okay.
For 1,000 years we have fought against heresy. Indeed, our enemies gave us a nickname, the Hounds of God. Dominicanis, Dominican, you see?
Very clever.
Hostia, qué guapo, eso no lo sabía.
The Maledictio is without doubt heretical.
Whoa,
Pero ¿por qué es herético? No lo sé.
How can a painting be heretical?
Because it is filled with Gnostic imagery. And Gnostics are heretics.
What kind of imagery?
Evil imagery. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Images of false saints, heretical saints.
So you think the painting itself is evil?
It trails murder in its wake, Mr. Stobbart.
And murder is police work, monsieur. Silence, please, both of you.
Murder, que es mierda.
The Ouroboros, what exactly is it?
It is a Gnostic symbol. It marks something that is hidden. There are trees illustrated within the Ouroboros. They symbolize knowledge. So the Ouroboros alludes to hidden knowledge. The painting must be destroyed to stop this knowledge being revealed.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first set of results completed. Only 36 more to do. Please remain in position while we reset the machine. You may relax and talk amongst yourselves.
Muy bien.
Who are these false saints?
Gnostic saints, not beatified by the Church. They question orthodoxy, lure the unwary down dark paths of forbidden knowledge, and condemn innocent souls to the fires of damnation.
You mean like a Black Sabbath album?
Que ya comodito, ¿eh?
Vade retro satana.
What's the matter?
It is worse than I thought.
What is it? It's just a sketch.
Not just a sketch. The painting.
I wondered if it was something I'd said.
I have to get out of here. Now.
Father Simeon, I forbid you to leave. This
Verás.
is an official investigation.
Don't you understand? A great evil is upon us.
Hostia, esto mola.
The
Míralo.
painting is evil. The heretical Gnostics in league with the devil himself.
The devil?
Don't you understand? The tabula veritatis, the tablet of truth. It is real.
Well, someone is upset. Pressing
¿Quién es
your
este?
witnesses a little too hard, Inspector Neve.
And you are? This is official police business?
Richard Langham, Interpol, serious art theft. We spoke on the phone, Inspector.
¿De qué me suena Richard Langdon?
Sir, you didn't say...
Hostia, ¿cómo se llama el de Ángeles y Demonios?
What exactly is this
Robert
machine,
Langdon.
Inspector?
A little invention of mine, Monsieur Langham. It will compute whose blood this is on the floor, and...
Not to worry, Inspector. Perhaps you could move aside? I'm intrigued to see what you're up to.
Ah, of course. It is rather groundbreaking.
Pizza box. It looks like your suspect was a Hawaiian, Inspector.
A Hawaiian? Mon Dieu! Mo! Get on to the Hawaiian embassy straight away. There is a surf killer on the loose. Alert the airports and the surf shops.
Sorry, Inspector. I mean, Hawaiian pizza. Your blood stain is a pizza sauce.
Pizza? Mo! You fool! Forget the surf shops. Get on to the Italian embassy. This has mafia written all over it.
Madre mía.
Inspector, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak to your witnesses. And in the meantime, perhaps you should try and get your priest back.
Ay, que no llego.
Madame Collard, Mr. Stobbart, I assume. Can I buy you chaps a coffee?
Langham sounded a little more on the ball. Maybe he'd bring a dose of common sense to the case.
So, Inspector Nave brought me up to speed and told me about you guys.
I can guess what he said. But what's your interest in the robbery?
I've been tracking a gang of art thieves for some time, and this looked like a good lead. But Nave is worse than useless. I was hoping you might be able to help.
We're flattered.
Just doing our jobs.
We all are, or at least trying to. So, maybe we can help each other. I gather you insured the exhibition.
That's right, and we're liable to lose a packet.
Any leads so far?
Oogie boogie. Hostia, qué caña. Ahora iré a echar una visita.
Medovsky, who turns out to be the owner of the painting.
Medovsky?
You know him?
Oligarch, oil, art, aluminium. Ex-KGB. Very nasty. You need to be careful. Medovsky's dangerous. He kills anyone who gets in his way.
For a cop, Langham seemed okay. Trouble with
No me fío de
the
Langham.
cops, there's usually a payback down the line. But I figured that'd be a price worth paying to bring down Medovsky. We found evidence that links Medovsky to the company that installed the security at the gallery.
Interesting.
And one of his men, a guy called Shears, was in Paris on the day of the robbery.
Really?
We also found a letter from someone called Gainan wanting to buy the painting from Medovsky.
Gainan? The name rings a bell? Did you find anything else about him?
No, we were in a hurry.
What about the priest?
Ah, the good Father Simeon. Well, something spooked him, that's for sure.
So I gather.
He kept saying La Maledizione was evil.
Perhaps he's right. It certainly caused evil, hasn't it? I'll take leads from anyone, Mr. Stobbart, even a crazy priest. Let's keep in touch. Thank you for your help. Coffee's on me, or rather, on Interpol. Miss Collard, Mr. Stobbart.
Hagamos todos.
So, George, what do you think?
Interesting. He seems to be on top of things.
I agree.
You know, Nico, this could start getting dangerous.
You think Langham's right about Medovsky?
Well, he appears to be on the ball.
Sí, más que el Nave.
He was English, Nico. They're all cute to you.
Hidden depths, too.
Oh, yeah? What about my hidden depths?
Oh, se está poniendo celoso Stobbart.
Well, I'm off home to write up the story so far. You?
I have to see a woman about a dog. A stuffed dog, that is.
You're talking riddles again, George.
I need to pay Bijou another visit. She's not been completely honest with me.
Qué frutilla, el Bijou. A ver, ¿cuánto llevo? Mira, 2 horas justas. Lo voy a dejar aquí y pronto volveremos. Pronto volveremos a ver qué es lo que esconde Bijou. Si es que si está más tiempo desnuda que vestía, mal asunto, ¿verdad? Bueno, vamos a hacer el viaje ya. Y es que tengo muchísimos sueños. Además la...
told me she didn't have anything to do with the business.
No me toman...
But Lane said the opposite. One of them was lying.
Ni té ni algo así estimulante. Y estoy ya con más sueño que una mantacatete. Sí, ha sido un día largo y duro. Así que... Oh, mira, sí que pone... Llevamos el 26%. Llevamos el 26% del juego, ¿eh? Sí, a dormir para toda la noche. De hecho, no voy a hacer la ronda de canales. Le echaré una visita ahora a Matu. Y me voy a ir a acostar, que si no... Es que estoy muy cansado también. Son más de las 11:30. Así que, nada, muchísimas gracias de verdad por haberme acompañado. Bosler ha sido la estrella del directo de hoy. Ha sido tú, Bosler. Boslico. Así que muchísimas gracias por haberme acompañado. Ahora le echaré un vistazo. Supongo que sí. Le echaré un vistazo a ver quién hay más. Porque siempre le echo el host a Matu, a ver si hay alguien más que esté por ahí que no suele echarle ese host. Y nada, gente, un verdadero placer como siempre compartir estos ratos con vosotros. Esto estará de los streamers estrella, claro que sí, Estrella Galicia. Esto estará en YouTube en breve. Aún no he subido los otros, pero seguro que para la semana que viene ya los tengo subidos. En fin, que descanséis, que sois una caña, que tengáis un bonito resto de semana, que ya vamos por la mitad, ya nos hemos limpiado media semana. Y hasta pronto. Chao, chao, bonicos.